We've been around for a while, I think maybe 6 years. I'm not entirely sure. Time goes by so fast. And the team has really, really grown. So we do a lot of different activities, mainly because it's also not just a group of scientists, but also a lot of volunteers who do this in their spare time. So a mixture of scientists, people in industry, policy experts. And so we do a multitude of different types of projects. So a lot of them are publications in scientific journals. For example, I just briefly spoke about clinical trials. We had a paper in JAMA Neurology, JAMA Open Network, actually, where we looked at clinical trials and the recruitment of males and females, and found that actually in drug trials that were successful for treatment, they had a higher recruitment of females, something that was closer to reflecting the true patient population than those that were more experimental drugs. So that's one example. There are also a couple of books that have been published by the Women's Brain Project, most notably by our CEO, Dr. Antonella Santuccioni-Chara, and our Chief Scientific Officer, Maria Teresa Ferretti. So they've published a couple of books. And then we have big projects like, for example, this patient pathway project, and then also quite recently, a collaboration that we've done with the Economist to look at health economic modeling and how like implementing sex and gender could actually contribute to progress in that area. So that's a couple of the projects that we have in the works. And then something that we also do, we've tried to do every year, there was a bit of a break during the pandemic, is to host a forum where we invite experts in different topics to actually speak about sex and gender differences. I mean, we focused very much on dementia and Alzheimer's just because the founders, that was kind of their field of expertise, but we've branched out into many other indication areas now. So migraine is another big one. We also look at Parkinson's, multiple sclerosis. So we've really branched out, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. Hopefully we'll have a lot more exciting projects on the way. Oh, we would always love to have more volunteers, definitely. So we have a website. So it is the Women's Brain Project. I don't remember the URL, unfortunately, but we're also very much available on social media. So you can find us on LinkedIn, on Instagram, and other different channels. And our email address, our generic one, is info@womensbrainproject.com. So you can always reach out to us on there.